That is why Caritas Sierra Leone thought it fit to organize church competition to unite youth in Port Loko and across Sierra Leone.
The Youths in Politics and Peacebuilding project, supported by the UN Peacebuilding Fund and implemented by Caritas Sierra Leone Makeni, has successfully concluded 2 key activities in Port Loko District, northwestern parts of Sierra Leone. The initiative brought together young people from various communities within the district for a youth conference addressing critical issues such as drug abuse, the impact of social media, leadership, and civic responsibility.
Bringing young people together has always been a challenge since after the war. So, taking it as a project, we thought it fit that bringing them together will at least bring sanity amongst them and equally promote peace and tranquility in the different communities they are coming from. So basically having them for 2 days here in Port Loko was a testament of our intervention as an institution. And also we are able, or we called on them basically to come and tell them about certain realities of life and how things are happening nowadays in the country in the areas of drug abuse, the social media, even with their personal growth and development. So these were fundamental areas we highlighted, we took to consideration that we need to have a session wherein we can tell these youth about these things.
The discussions aimed to promote peace, national cohesion, and equipped youths with the skills needed for self-reliance.
We have a good number of our fellow youths nowadays, our brothers, our sisters, who are more into this drug intake. You know, like we were saying during the session, that every household in Sierra Leone might have been affected as a result of the high consumption of drugs in the country, either directly or indirectly. And so, looking at this particular reality, it sends a great signal to us as an institution that we really need to prioritize this particular concept. You know, talk about the social media. Yes, it's another very big issue that needs to be addressed. You know, youth nowadays are very much engaged in spreading fake news, hate speech against one another. You know, and this is not good for a developing country like Sierra Leone. So this was also highlighted that we need to really spend time and deliberate issues relating to social media. When you look at the election dynamics a few years back, you realize that the social media played a pivotal role in spreading violence and hate speech across the country. So we want to put a stop to it. We want to educate our participants so that in the future, issues that has to do with violence passing through the social media can be an easy thing to be addressed. So we choose basically these 2 areas and self-development because we realize that they are really necessary looking at the dynamics of the development nature that is happening in the country.
In addition to the conference, sporting activities were also organized to foster peace, unity, and harmony among participants.
I can use the knowledge I gained today to come between 2 people who are in conflict. I believe that being impartial will help me to create peace in my community. And also about the drug abuse, I will also advise people that they should stop taking these drugs because most of these drugs, they allow people to go insane. When you take these drugs, you will not be yourself, you will just do what you want to do, and that will create chaos in the community.
In my community, I have a lot of youth groups. I will ensure that I call them in what we call community engagement, sensitize them to tell them the repercussion about conflict, how to resolve conflict. Even if they have conflicts, let them call on me as a leader for me to go and resolve them because Caritas Makeni, they have already given me the equip, they have already trained me to become a role model to settle conflicts into to this training. So as a role model, I will also ensure that I mobilize my community people and also speak to the stakeholders, and even Imam also preach this message to my own mosques that I'm praying about this peace building, about conflict, how to resolve conflicts, and how the impact of drug is now misusing our young people in Sierra Leone.
As sports served as a platform to break barriers, strengthen relationships, and promote teamwork among young people from diverse backgrounds.
So the aim basically is derived in two broad areas: one, to preach peace and promote national cohesion, and two, to capacitate them to be self-reliant in the future so that they will not go out and turn beggars in the future.
By combining dialogue, leadership development, and sports, the project aims to steer youths away from dependency and towards meaningful contributions to society, ensuring sustainable peace and development in the country. Communications Unit, Caritas Sierra Leone Makeni.